y'all? This your girl Yasmin Iman, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are talking about being single and pregnant. Yup. You know what? I've been led to do this video for a whole week, and I was like, okay, let me stop procrastinating and let me jump on this, because this is a very huge topic that people need to talk about more. And I've been seeing a lot of influencers really coming out and talking about this. I'm just sharing my personal experience and some tips that I do to help myself become better and get through the journey. If you are not subscribed to this channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe, share with a friend so we can all become best friends, baby. Let's go ahead and get into the video. I am currently 21 weeks pregnant, and this is my third child. And I'm having a boy. Very excited. Me and the kids are very excited to just be able to bring a new life into this world and just, you know, spoil it and just nurture it. Who the daddy, you know, being nosy and stuff. So I'm gonna share with y'all, just, I ain't gonna put too much in my business out there, but I'm gonna share with y'all just what's been going on, and just to let my other single parents know that you are not alone. I was a teenager, so I was a teen mom. My first experience with him was okay. Me and his dad was together for a very, very long time. Very long time. It was okay. I was still trying to figure out myself. I didn't really know who I was, but I didn't really have like a whole lot of drama when it came to that. My experience with my daughter, though, was a disaster. And I was like going through depression. Me and her dad, we was not on the best terms. When I became pregnant, he left me. He got somebody else pregnant. It was like a whole nother shebang in one. So with everything by myself, and I had to figure it out. Thank God I had my parents on my side at the time. And they helped me a lot, but they was very irritated because they was like, how could you be with her for so long, and then when she bring a baby in the world or carrying a child, then you just dip, you know? She really instilled in me the confidence that I have today, the get up and go I have today, the grind. I got into entrepreneurship just because of her. Like it just opened up my eyes. Like it took a blinder away from me, and I started taking life a little bit more serious. The third pregnancy, you know, like I say, everything happens for a reason, y'all. Everything literally happens for a reason. Everything that you experience in your life is going to happen because of something else that's about to come. I had with the experience with her, it helped me with this third pregnancy. I don't reveal my baby name yet, but his nickname is going to be Blue. Blue dad and I were talking for almost a year, okay? For almost a year. And we had an understanding on some things. Just being transparent. He had some stuff going on, I had some stuff going on, okay? No, you know, you don't, okay? But we could always talk about things with one another. We never had to hide anything. Like when we started talking, I told her, I was like, hey, you don't have to, you know, hide anything from me. You know, I don't want that. And that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, I hate when somebody lie to me. Like, just be honest. It's not going to hurt my feelings, you know. And so we grabbed on that, and then we started talking. And it was like, the more we started talking, the deeper it got. And I think it got a little farther than what we expected it to be. I was aware of, you know, his personality, that he was not the best communicator, but I do know if you just really just sit down and talk to him, like he's like a child, you gotta just like sit down and just like break it down piece by piece, then he kind of like come to understanding. And so we were on that level. He would check on me every day. If I need something, we would see each other every day. We go out here and there. Like, you know, it was cool. It was a vibe. We fast forwarded up to pregnancy now. I was feeling a little weird. And I was telling him, I was like, I just feel weird. So he was like, well, take a, you know, you think you should take a pregnancy test? And I'm like, I don't think so, because I really didn't have a clue, y'all. Like, I really did not have a clue. So yeah, I'll take one. So he kept texting me and kind of like, hey, you got any updates? And to be honest, I didn't even go get the test because I didn't think. But when he kept, you know, kind of sort of bugging me to go do it, I was like, all right. So I went to go get the test or whatever. One of my friends and I went to go get a test. So went home, still like took it. He called, hey, you took it? I'm like, nah, I'm at the house or whatever. And I just, you know, like I said, I didn't have a clue. So on the phone with him and I took the test and he was like, hey, I'm gonna call you back. I'm finna do something right quick. So time he hung up, y'all, like I was peeing and everything on the stick. Time he hung up, voila, pregnancy test said I was pregnant. Oh Lord. So I sent him the picture, and then he immediately called back and he was like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah. And so we was both like in silence. Hey, just know whatever the test say, I'm gonna be here for you. Like he literally said, he's like, you know, just know we in this together. So I was like, okay, cool, you know. But I do know that at the end of the day, I do know no matter what nobody tell you, like you still have to be prepared. I'm not gonna say prepare for the worst, but you still have to be ahead of the game because people can switch up. I still talk every day, and then it got to the point where it was like the communication got less and less. And you know, I would reach out, I'm like, hey, you know, this and that or whatever. And he just was like, you know, not really communicating, not really like, you know, like it's like, I know it was a shocker, but it was like, back up what you said you were going to do, right? I'm not on here bashing anybody. I'm just really trying to share my personal experience to help other women. Stuff on top of that, other things that was taking place, you know, other women and stuff like that. We're gonna leave it there. And you know, it was cool because like I said, we wasn't like, you know, together like that. But that was my first time ever like dealing with somebody that I didn't consider as my boyfriend, if you want to say things. But you know, like it wasn't nobody that I was like, oh my God, this is who I want. Like it wasn't on nothing like that. To be revealed, and I was telling him like, you know, what you're doing is not right. And so it just went that way. And then it started getting like drama-ish and stuff like that. And once it gets to the point where it get drama-ish, you know, I kind of just step to the side because I'm not finna to argue with anybody that I know that I have done something with, and I know who I lay down with. I'm not doing that, right? And you know, he did tell me that he was scared and this and that and the third. So like I said, it got to the point where it got a little drama-ish, and I just kind of separated myself. And so I'm just at the point now where, you know, if he be around the baby, he be around it. If he don't, I'm not begging nobody to be in my corner. I'm not doing it. It's like I experienced that with my daughter's dad and was trying to get him so involved, and it was taking energy away from me, and it was making me not enjoying my moment, my you know, my child. And it was like it was taking my mind off of me. And I told myself, I'm not doing that. I'm not finna be sad. I'm not finna be depressed. I'm not doing that. I've experienced that and it sucked. I'm not doing that. And little birdie told me I was blocked. You know, and I'm just like, this is so crazy. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, it just shows how weak that he is and how weak a person can be. Like, you know, you have if you know you're doing something that's not right, y'all, you're gonna have to face the consequences. And one thing about Yasmin, I'm going to woman up, put on my big girl panties, and I'm gonna do what I have to do. Even though I'm dead wrong by something, I'm gonna suck it up and I'm gonna do what I have to do. And they can run from situations and literally don't think that you running and it's gonna catch up on you and you're gonna fall on your ass because you're trying to run. And there is a source called God, and I'm just putting my energy into God and letting God handle it, because I know the truth. I know what happened. I know what I did. I know the things that I probably shouldn't have did, that I did repent and ask God to forgive me for, even take a place in this relationship, period, because I should have known to not even be in that, but my own self, and got it in this position. But I'm thankful because I know that God don't make mistakes, and I know that this is a blessing that's gonna bless me and my children, gonna bless other people, because I'm sharing my experience, with other people as well. So, like I said, God does not make mistakes. Especially like women on here that are single mothers, this your first pregnancy. Don't make decisions because of somebody else's actions, or because they love you, or because they don't want the child. They may say, oh, go have an abortion. If that's not instilling you, don't do that, because you're going to feel real dumb for doing something that somebody else wants you to do. And we have to realize our lives would be so much better if we stop living in other people's opinions. I was looking at a girl on YouTube, and she was talking about how she had got an abortion. She got pregnant. She had got an abortion. The guy told her to get an abortion. She got one, y'all. And it was like she had vlogged it. Like, she was vlogging while all this stuff was going on. And she was so emotional, and she was tore up. And like the day she had got the abortion, she was just so tore up, y'all. Like, it was sad. She was like 19. And it was so sad because you can feel the brokenness. But in our mentality, we feel like that may be the right way and our life would be so much better. That don't mean that that's how God is going to make it happen. And I had to learn that we are not in control. He is the only one in control. And she was saying how she hates she did that, and he done moved on now. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you go out here and you do something that's taken away from you. Now you feel ripped off. Now you feel guilt. These people, they going to bed with somebody else or sleeping at peace, and you over here toe up because you did something that you're going to regret later on down your life. So even if you are in a position where you are pregnant and you don't know what to do, just have your child, because God is going to make a way. When I was a teen mama, people told me to get abortions and drop out of school and all that. But look at me now. My son 13. He living his best life. You know what I'm saying? Like, they fine, my kids, or they eat good every day. Like, we good. You know what I'm saying? Want to work out. Just know whatever situations that we in, it's only temporarily. And I'm talking to myself too. Okay? Because I'm over here about to cry, but I'm trying not to cry. So whatever situation that we in, it's only temporarily, and God be testing us. God be testing us. Like, I'm gonna do a video on this too to share my experience, but it was the worst thing I ever done. I would never do that shit. Period. Never do it. I would never advise nobody to do that. And so that's what I said. You cannot live by nobody else's rules, because at the end of the day, it's your body. At the end of the day, that is your body. So you do what's best for you. That situation, I could have been the one who pop up at his job, or the one who try to get his attention and blow him up. I could still be in that, but I chose not to. Because, see, I did that with my daughter's dad, and it had me in a wreck. You know what I'm saying? Even though I ended up getting back with him, I was in a completely wreck, because it take all that to get somebody's attention. You don't need them in your life anyway. Like, you have so much happiness being along in this journey. It's fine. It's okay. A lot of women be afraid to be alone, and it's okay. Like, I'd rather have my peace than sit up here crying about, is he cheating on me, or crying about another woman who hit me up, or you know, crying about him bringing me a disease. Like, I'd rather be up here happy, single and happy, knowing that me and my baby is taken care of, we fed, we full, and we finna go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather be in that state than sit here worrying about a ninja, period. Yeah, I was miserable back in them days. I was so miserable. Creative in your loneliness, because guess what? You can create so many things, and then as you have your baby, you blossom right back up. You know, you can show people what craft that you've been working on. You know, develop some type of routine for yourself. Like, this is a moment where you can be in your shell of your glow up. Okay, it's okay. It's okay to be lonely. It's okay. I be lonely sometimes too. Like, but I love my loneliness. That's a time when I can connect with God. I can journal. I can get on my channel and talk to y'all. I can learn something different for myself this year. Like, one of my resolutions, I was going to learn more recipes and cook better. I can cook, but I knew that I can, like, notch it up some. So now, y'all, your girl can throw down. I can throw down, okay? Like, I know different little sauces that I can add to give it a boost. Like, it's a lot of different things that I learned about cooking because I'm embracing my loneliness and I'm out to learn something new. Women say, well, you know, I don't want to, I'm not gonna have nobody rub my back. I'm not gonna have nobody to take my maternity photo shoot with, all this and that. I'm not gonna have support if I don't have him. Girl, let me tell you something. From that, you don't have to have it, you know. Like I said, yeah, he may not be in my maternity pictures and stuff, but that's fine. You know, I have kids. Now, my kids and we can go take beautiful pictures, you know, embracing the kids, embracing motherhood, right? With my children, because those are my heart. Those are people that I know that would never leave me at all. You know what I'm saying? So, like, don't be so caught up in the material things and the little bitty things. Like, you could go do those things yourself. It is fine. You can have more fun. You can invite your friends, you know, invite your family to be a part. If you have kids, have your kids a part of that. Like, they love being a part of that. Come on, y'all, come rub my feet. You know, they be running out with the lotion oil. Okay, you get this side, I get that side, you know, and it be so much joy and fulfillment. Just to see them happy because they are caring, you know, like their mindset is, okay, we're doing this for the baby, you know, we're doing this for mama and the baby to make sure they healthy, to make sure they feel good, you know. So embrace it. And then if you hire massage therapy, it's between $60 and $90, you know, per session. Go hire somebody to give you that facial and that massage. You do not have to wait on a man to be doing all that for you. It's okay. You don't have to do that. Okay, go out there and hire somebody to do it. It's plenty good people that would do your prenatal massages. I get them all the time. I'm overdue right now because I need to go and I need one done this month. Your enjoyment waiting on somebody else to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think you got to have somebody else with you to embrace you, because you don't. I just hired a doula. My doula is going to be here with me during my birthing experience, my pregnancy, for pregnancy support and postpartum, as a postpartum doula. So when I get to bring my baby home, my doula is going to be here with me, making sure we good, getting the baby when I'm tired, all that. So like I said, you can literally hire people to take places of different things and kind of get your mind out of, you know, wishing that that person was here. Because let me tell you, if they are meant to be in your life, they gonna be there. You ain't got to beg them. You ain't got to keep calling them, because guess what? They know. You have to let people fall into their own karma. Okay? You have to let them fall. Because one thing about me, I don't run behind you. You say something to me out the way when I know my heart, and I know the energy that I put out there, and it's something that I know I didn't mean to do or whatever, and you try to make me something I know I'm not, or try to switch up on me, oh, best believe you're gonna get yours. But you just have to learn that you are worthy and certain BS you ain't got to entertain. That everything's gonna work out in your favor and you're good. That when you have discernment about something, because that's something I have to work on. You be having like clear discernment and all that, and you still go do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta learn to just follow my intuition, and if it ain't for me, I need to go this way. Stop being so curious and going back that way. But this really just showed me that you have to always believe in yourself. You have to always know who you are and be true to yourself. And just don't let nobody put you down. Don't let nobody try to make you something that you know that you're not. And so this experience has made me a more wonderful person, and I'm happy that my baby is coming into this world, and I'm going to give him everything that he deserves. I'm going to give him the best life ever, and all I have to do is just push forward. Like, we gonna make this happen with a person or not, you know. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Type down below, let me know your experience. Let me know if this video helped you. If you are a mother, single mother, let me know. Let me hear your voice. If you're pregnant too, let me know how many weeks you are. If you just on here, you just want to see my beautiful face, just say hey. Hey queen, hey king, what's good? You go ahead and subscribe, like to this channel, and I'll see you on the next one.